Hello family, welcome back to the channel. I want y'all to hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video out into the algorithm. Okay, so we can put more eyes on my channel, which puts more eyes on Saitama, because why? I'm doing mostly Saitama content. All right, so I wanted to talk about this tweet right here by Russ. All right, and it says, when the dust settles, it says Saitama Pro will lead the way in all categories, and the token that started it all will dominate the DeFi space. It says, don't need a crystal ball to see the writing on the wall. Tunnel vision versus the 10,000 foot view. So I want to talk about this like this. All right. So Russ said, when the dust settled, all right, Saitama Pro will lead the way in all categories, and the token that started it all will dominate the DeFi space. Now, me myself, I do agree. I do believe that this is with the direction they've been going in since the time Saitama has been out, in the vision, okay, that the team had relayed to us, what they wanted to do with this project, the future of crypto. All right, Saitama has went in that direction, and like I said, the Saitama developers in the project, okay, they are following the new wave. The new wave, we're going into a new way of crypto, okay? And he says when the dust settles, the reason why it's crazy right now in the crypto space is because we're still waiting on it to be regulated. There's a lot going on, and also it's like the wild west out here, because you can still create projects. You have a lot of craziness going on with the projects. All right, it's still the wild west, and at the same time, you have Capitol Hill and all of those entities up there. They're trying to regulate this stuff, so it's a lot going on in the play. All right, but when the dust settles and regulations come through and sweep a lot of these projects, these unworthy projects, away, all right, you're going to only have a handful of projects that are going to be catering to the masses out there. All right, and I also believe when the dust settles, Saitama Pro will be one of the bigger DeFi platforms out there. It will be a platform that can assist the masses out there, and the reason I believe it can is because when you look at what the developers are doing, you look at what Russ and those boys are doing, okay, they are getting this project out there. They're getting a project out there before all of this stuff takes place, before regulations take place, before mass adoption take place, before Capitol Hill gets their hands on all of this advanced technology in crypto. All right, like I said, entities on a hill right now, okay, they're letting you do what you do, but at the same time, all right, before they put it out there, before it gets mass adopted, okay, they're sitting behind the scenes to make sure that they're attaching some strings. Okay, now you can't say too much. You cannot say too much. You got to read between the lines. Okay, they're making sure they're attaching strings. Okay, so you can become compliant. All right, when mass adoption happens, and when a lot of these projects get mass adopted. Okay, so even when it becomes mass adopted, guess what? A lot of individuals are going to be making a lot of money. People are going to be making more money after mass adoption, okay, than now. All right, and some people may say, well, that doesn't make any sense. It does make sense. Why does it make sense? Because you're going to have more investors pouring in. You're going to have a lot of the cliche conventional investors. I'm talking about the 7 billion people in the world. Now they're going to be pouring in, because now crypto is going to be mass adopted. A lot of individuals are going to be looking at it like, oh, this is the next stock market 2.0. And more individuals are going to invest in crypto. Why? Because the stock market is slow. Crypto is going to be one of the more faster investments than the stock market. All right. So you're going to make a lot of money, okay, when it becomes mass adopted. Right now, where crypto is right now, we do not have access to those 7 billion people, because a lot of individuals still do not know about crypto. All right. And the thing is this, I go back to what I said about Russ getting this project out there. You look at how they've been traveling. Okay, look at how they've been traveling states. They've been going back and forth to Dubai. Mentioning the states, they've been advertising it. Still dealing with the sponsorships and all of that stuff like that. All right, that's getting the project out there. Some individuals may say, well, that's small work. You have to understand, there are not a lot of developers out here even doing that. Okay, so that, like I said, already puts Saitama ahead of the game. Okay, any kind of promotion, any kind of touring, whether it's small touring or big touring, whatever it is, okay, is a plus. And then you look at what they're doing over in Dubai. They already got a lot of things going on over there also. This is going to help Saitama in the long run. Why is this going to help Saitama in the long run? Because guess what? The individuals, right, that's going to remember the tours, the sponsorships, whatever it may be, okay? When everything becomes mass adopted, those are the individuals that are going to remember Saitama. They're going to say, Saita Pro, I remember that. They did a lot of work back then. I remember that. This is going to help. All right, you have to understand, when things like this become mass adopted, all right, platforms like this and projects like this, people only invest in what they can see. Okay, those 7 billion people are only going to invest in what they can see and what they remember. All right, if you got cryptos that's just within the crypto space and not outside of the crypto space, okay, advertising to those 7 billion, they're not going to know who you are. They're not going to know who you are. All right, but Saitama, guess what? They're going to say, I remember Doge. I remember Sheep. Oh, I remember Saitama. I remember seeing them. Yeah, that team, they've been grinding. I remember when they was grinding. I remember that. Yeah, this might be a good project. All right, and then when you look at what Saita Pro has to offer, all right, they have a lot that can cater to the masses. Okay, as far as what DeFi, NFTs. Okay, metaverse education, that's going to be big, y'all. We can't take this stuff for granted. That is going to be big. And like I said, they're only going to invest in what they can see. And in my opinion, the Saitama developers are putting the project out there more than the norm. Remember I said that. They're putting this project out there more than the norm. Okay? And why do I say more than the norm? I say more than the norm because it is not the norm for developers to not do that. A lot of developers, they're staying within the space. Okay? So I like this, and I do believe it has a chance to dominate the DeFi space, okay? Because it's revolutionizing the space, just like she revolutionized the meme space. Saitama right now is going to revolutionize the DeFi space. I believe that Saitama, those developers, they have the potential to become a cornerstone in crypto. They're already a cornerstone in crypto. All right. And I like what Russ said right here when he was talking about tunnel vision versus the 10,000 foot view. All right. That's what I always talk about on my channel, getting the big picture, y'all. You have to get the big picture. When you look at crypto with tunnel vision, it's just like going on CoinMarketCap. You're seeing that everything is in the red, and you believe that's the end all be all, and you're sad as hell that can ruin your day. The thing is this: you have to look at crypto with that 10,000 foot view, and the reason why is because you have to understand. You have to look down the road. You have to understand that investing is a long-term. Investing is long-term. You have to understand it's long-term. All right. So the thing is this: what you're investing your money into now in crypto can't bring you nothing in year one, okay, or year two. All it can do is bring you your wealth down the line. All right. That's the big picture of crypto. That's the 10,000 foot view. Do you understand? What you are putting your money in now cannot bring you wealth now. It can only bring you wealth down the line. That is the tunnel vision view versus the 10,000 foot view. Yeah, people have to get the big picture. You have to. All right. If you don't, you're going to continue to lose in crypto. You're going to always continue to think that every goddamn thing is a scam because you just do not get it. All right. And the thing is this, like I said, I've been investing in crypto for 8 years. I know individuals don't have 8 years of crypto experience, But the thing is this, you have to start somewhere. And if you have less than 8 years of experience, if you have less than a year of experience, okay, I would highly recommend self-educating yourself. And I'm not talking about going out here to Google. Googling is not self-education. Googling is giving you the watered down information to be a conventional ass investor. Okay, that's going to keep you kind of like in a poverty state. All right. You have to self-educate yourself. You have to surround yourself with successful individuals, okay, who have succeeded, okay, in what you want to do. Okay? Surrounding yourself with mom and pops and your best friends all day who ain't got nothing going, and looking at influencers with 6 months to 1 year of experience, that's not helping you. That is not going to help you. Do you understand? Change your network. Your network is your net worth. Okay? Remember, I always say that. Okay? Who you network with determines your net worth. Why? Because when you get around successful individuals, you pick their brains, okay? You can learn from them, take action, okay? And then you will notice that things will start moving for you, okay? So put more successful people in your space, all right? But I like this right here. I like this, and I had to break it down to y'all, all right? Because Russ and those boys, they've always had this vision, okay? They've always had this vision since the beginning. This is why I started my channel around Saitama, because you know, being in crypto for 8 years, you get used to seeing the same stuff, like, yeah, I've seen that before. And then Russ and those boys come along, and it's like, yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to do it this way. And then I go from this to, wow, you know what I'm saying? So y'all got to get the big picture. All right, so I wanted to make this video right here, and remember, y'all, every now will be history tomorrow. You either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end. You don't want to be a loser. This is my video, and I will catch all of you beautiful people on the up and up. Outie.